Hi everyone, good morning. I just wanted to come back on again this morning just to talk about purpose and what purpose do you have in your life? What meaning do you create in your life? Do you feel void of meaning and depth? Do you look forward to the next meal or the weekend or the time when you go out with your friends or the holiday you've got booked? And I want to encourage you to come back to your heart and what is it calling for? What is your purpose? Your purpose, some people say they don't know what their purpose is. And I've experienced that myself, but your purpose is there. Your purpose is that thing that keeps pulling you back, that calling, that thing that lights you up. You know, look around in your day, your week, your month. What did you do where you lost track of time? What did you do that you just felt calm and peace no matter what was going on externally? And come back to that. Quite often when we feel anxiety in our life, when we're feeling like we've got to be here or there, when we're feeling like we have to change our situation, quit our job, leave our marriage, buy a new house, move house, change schools, change our degree, change our car, it's because we're ignoring, hi Dom, we're ignoring this purpose that's screaming at us inside. Once you experience this, once you be congruent with this and join with this purpose and feel it, you will realize that it has been calling you sometimes for years. So it's really important that we come back into our body, into our heart, and follow this guidance, follow this calling that our soul is screaming for. What is your soul screaming for today? What is it asking of you to do right here, right now? Not tomorrow, not looking forward into the future. What is it that lights you up when you think about it? What is it that I feel when I'm like aligned and in my purpose, in my creative energy, in, you know, just aligned, I suppose, I feel like this kind of fluttering in my belly button area, in my sometimes up high, in like below my heart. I feel like a fluttering, and everyone kind of has that feeling, right? This feeling where you're like, oh, what is that? Like that felt really good. That felt like the right thing to do. That felt like it lit me up a little bit, or that excited me. And like, so it's really important to follow that breadcrumbs, to follow that, those times where you feel lit up inside, where you feel connected to yourself and your passion and, you know, whatever that is. This living a purposeful life, living your soul's calling does not mean that you have to do this work that I'm doing, that you have to set yourself up in a card shop, that you have to be a medium, that you have to be an artist. What lights you up may be being a mathematician, a scientist, I don't know, like working in the bank and meeting people each and every day. But it's about not settling for that space where it just feels really good and you really enjoy it and you really might even love what you do, but does it light you up? Does it set your heart and soul on fire? Does it make you freaking terrified? Does it make your whole body vibrate and tingle? Does it just have this magnetic pull? You know, this is your, as, or the author of The Big, is it The Big Leap? Now I've lost myself trying to think. is it the Big Leap where he talks about the zone of genius? Anyway, it's not my word, it's his, and I think it's the author of the Big Leap. I've forgotten who it is. But he talks about this zone of genius is where we need to live from. And I never really understood that. I've really loved my work, loved connecting with people. But now I have this newfound connection to myself and to who I am and to what I'm here for. That is totally different. That zone of genius, that connecting to your purpose and having that deep meaning in your life. Like, if you think, what is life about? What is life, it's just about going to work, coming home, booking a holiday. There's no meaning in your life. You haven't found your purpose. You haven't found why you're here. That is not what life is about. Life is not about waking up, going to work, coming home, going to sleep, waking up, going to work, coming home, going to sleep. You might still do that, but we need a depth and a connection to ourselves and to what we are, to what lights us up. We are here on earth for a specific purpose, and it is to follow what lights us up. This might have been a really long journey for you. For me, it's been 40 years of journeying to find what lights me up. But now that I've found that, I will not put that down, because I want a life full of meaning, full of joy, no matter what my external circumstances. Full of knowing that I'm fulfilling my soul, fulfilling myself, having meaning in my life. So, yeah, what is your soul calling you to do today? Please stop ignoring her. If you are feeling anxiety like I do when I don't, listen. Put your hand on your heart, your hand on your stomach, and really listen. Actually, we're going to come in now. Just put your hands on your heart space. One on your heart, and one on your stomach area, on your womb space. Or around your sacral chakra if you're a man, on your stomach area. And just really connecting to the depths of your soul, to your truth, to your light, to your creativity. And ask it to rise up into your heart and speak to you through your feeling state, through your imagination, through your voice. Give this part of you a voice. Speak it out loud. Start speaking about the things that you love, the things that you enjoy doing. Start writing about it. Or just sitting in a space with it for now. For some people, it may be terrifying to realize we have been ignoring this part of ourselves, that we haven't been listening, or that we're not living its truth. Do not let that stop you. Just because you haven't followed your truth for 50, 60 years doesn't mean that it's too late. Doesn't mean that you cannot do it now. And just ask that you stay in this space today. It might be helpful if you have time when you come off this call to just journal what came to you. Journal what come up. Journal what your soul is calling for you to do. Journeying what you think may make your life more meaningful. What may draw you to your purpose. And take a deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly. Hold and release with a sigh. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day communing with your soul.